Daryl, 2.5 months into pre-season training, are you, the coaches and the players, at a stage where you hoped they would be?
Yeah, I think it was always going to be difficult coming in with quite a few players missing or injured. You know, we were late in as a coaching group, and it took us a while to pull the squad together. So it was always going to be a little bit slow from that perspective. But boys trained this morning, I thought they were class. So real good buzz about them. They're picking up the detail and working hard every day. So I think we're in a good place. That we've still got some work to do, but we've got 3-4 weeks now. We obviously got Wigan in Matti Asher's testimonial game, which will be a real test for us, and then we're just about there. So we've got camp next week as well, which will be outstanding. I feel we're in a good place for the challenges that are going to come around. It's a different start to the season fixture-wise, but I think we're not far off ready.
Are you happy at this stage with your recruitment?
Yeah, well, I think we've done a really good job. You know, when I first came in, the squad was really skinny in the middle of the field. Obviously, we spoke to Wigan on the dual reg agreement. I suppose the one thing that has changed has been the change of rules with the Queensland Cup, New South Wales Cup. You know, there is potentially an ability to bring some players in that you couldn't get qualified before. So those rules have changed. So for us, we've had another look at the market, and we want to get it right. So if we bring anybody else in, I think we've got to be certain that they'll take us into Super League as well. So we're looking, constantly looking. Obviously, we're looking to evolve our squad over the next few years. But that change in the rules has opened up a little bit of an avenue for us to explore.
So I'm getting the hint that there might be 1, 2 still to come.
Yeah, there's potentially 1 or 2, but based on that change of rules. But we're working hard. Steve Mills obviously has got a great relationship with agents over in Australia and in this country as well, and he's in constant conversations with agents to see who's available, whether they want to come to the UK, and whether they fit into the way we want to do things.
You mentioned a couple of weeks to Matti Asher's testimonial game here at Bellevue against Wigan. Might we see the likes of Jerry McGilvery, Mason Leno and Luke Gale, none of who played at Headingley on Boxing Day?
Yeah, well, Mason's been in full training for a couple of weeks now. Cayley was suspended from last year. Jerry had an injury from an operation he had. So look, that's one. Well, it's 10 days out from the start of the season. So we'll have everybody. Anybody that's available will be playing in that game. That's a great opportunity for us to show where we are, and it's at home, which is class as well. I think it'd be great for the fans to see what we've been doing all pre-season.
There'll be no Liam Kay, Daryl. How much are you going to miss him?
Yeah. It's look at Adam's done it in pre-season. I mean, he stood on Mason Leno's foot in training, and he's rolled his ankle, which is disappointing. That's his second operation. He had one at the end of the season, and then he's had one before the new season's got going. But look, he's had a decent pre-season. I think he's trained really well. He's shown what he can do. It'll be disappointing, and he'll miss a couple of months at the start of the season unless we can advance him a little bit. But yeah, disappointing. But look, it is what it is. You get injuries, somebody has to slot in and do the job.
You mentioned about going away next week to camp. Have you got any surprises for the squad?
Yeah, we'll probably have a couple.
But you're not going to tell us what they are?
I'm not going to tell you what they are.
Obviously.
I think the boys have earned the right to go away. It's not a drinking camp, it's a training camp. It's a
bit of bonding.
I think it's a change of environment after sort of 9 weeks together, start of pre-season. I think the change of environment will be great for us, and it gives us a chance to set some goals as we lead into the season. The players to further get to know each other, although you can see they're a pretty strong group already. You only have to sit down for dinner and you sort of get the noise around the sense of humour and the bonding around the players. So it's a great feel, it's a great vibe. Obviously we need to get into games and show what we're about, but I think think the camp will sort of put the icing on the cake, and then we get into games and see where we're at, which I think the players are just about ready for.
Daryl, enjoy next week. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch up with you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.